Hi, Amped fam. Welcome back to the Circle series. Today we're going to explore the check-in component of the circle, and we're going to look at two models. One model is tied to academics, so you'll see how the check-in question is connected to academic lessons for students, and another model is just for fun. So as you watch your videos today, I want you to keep this goal in mind of designing check-ins to build classroom community and or connect your students' lives to academics. And I want you to think about what you observe in these videos. How does the check-in impact student engagement? What moves does a facilitator make to engage students and build positive community and connect academics to the check-in? And ultimately, I want you to think, how might you design and implement check-ins in your classroom? So we're going to separate today's videos into 3 clips so that you can observe these models, think about these questions, and design your own. In this next video, you'll see a model of an academic check-in. It doesn't seem like an academic check-in, so look for how you think it will connect to academics by noticing the circle purpose. Again, notice the moves the facilitator makes, and ask yourself, how might you design and implement check-ins in your particular classroom? And this is going to be our check-in round. All right, so I have this list of speakers from Ms. Dillon, and what I'm going to do to create the circle order is I'll say it out loud, but I'll also add it to the chat so that you can know who's going before you and who's going after you. So this is our circle order. And don't worry, we'll get practice with it. I'll help you out. And we're going to start practicing right now. So we're going to answer the question, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why? So Ms. Dillon, let's see, I tell you what, so that we can kind of see each other, I'm going to stop sharing for a minute, and I'll put the question in the chat.
Power. Gosh, that's a hard question. I think I would like the ability to snap my fingers and be somewhere. Like, because I'm not the most timely person. So, like, if I could just snap my fingers and be immediately there instead of cutting out the travel time, I think that would be my superpower. To just snap my fingers and appear where I need to be on time.
All right, and Ms. Dillon, everybody who speaks will say, and I pass it to, so now you pass it to Giulio.
And I pass it to Giulio.
If I had a superpower, it would be able to predict the future. So I could avoid the problems early.
All right, and Giulio, you say, I pass to Diana.
I pass to Diana.
If I had a superpower, I think it would be being fast, so like being able to do everything at once.
Nice. And Diana, you pass to Jeremy.
Pass to Jeremy.
This is a hard question. But if I had to choose a superpower, I think it would be immortality.
That's something. Okay, quick side note. Have you ever heard of the author Octavia Butler?
No.
I'm going to send you a message. Yeah, I'm actually finishing one of her series right now, and it starts with 2 characters who are presumably immortal, and it's amazing. I'll have to send it to you so you can read it. All right, and Jeremy, you pass to Jesse.
And I pass to Jesse.
To be invisible, so I can be here now and then you can see me.
Nice. And Jesse, you pass to Brittany.
And I pass to Brittany.
Thank you.
If I had a superpower, my superpower would be, I don't know.
If you can't think of one, Brittany, you can pass. And then if you think of one later, you can come back, or you could just skip this round.
I would skip this round because I don't know what that is.
Sure, no
I
problem.
bet to Mari.
If I had a superpower, it would to be invisible, so I could do anything I want without anybody seeing me. And I pass it to Catherine.
If I had a superpower, it would be go back to the past because I would like to change some things. And I pass to Brayden.
If I had a superpower, it would be to read people's minds because sometimes I'll be wondering what they be thinking. And I pass it to Ruben.
I was gonna say the same thing. To read minds.
Which one? Okay.
Yeah. I pass to Alejandra.
Alejandra, would you like to share or pass for this round? Maybe she's not available at the moment. Let's come back to Alejandra. So Jan, you're next.
Oh, if I had superpowers, it would be like, seek the future so that you can know what lies ahead and you can be prepared for it, like COVID-19.
Thank you, John. And you pass to Jesse Bibbins.
And I pass it to Jesse.
My power kind of basic, but if I want to know, I would want the ability to control fire, and I don't know why. I just like the ability.
And you pass to Jenny.
And I pass it to Jenny.
If I had a superpower, it would be to read minds because I would like to know what people think about me. And I pass it to Cornell.
If I had a superpower, it would be invulnerability, so nothing could physically hurt me. And I'll pass it to Jordan. If I had a superpower, it would be the power to have all the powers.
Okay.
Smart.
And I passed to Kelly.
Wonderful. Kellen, would you like to speak or pass for this round? Okay, we'll come back to Alejandra and Kellen. Joshua, we pass to you.
If I had a superpower, it'll probably be telekinesis because I'm lazy. So
Now that you've seen this model, I encourage you to pause the video and engage with these questions. What have you learned about how check-ins impact student engagement? What have you learned about facilitating check-ins, building positive community, or connecting check-ins to academics? Don't forget that you can access Circle Series documents through the tiny URL link you see there. And I'd love to hear your feedback or comments in the chat, in the comment section of YouTube. So I hope to see some feedback and some engagement, and to hear what kinds of Circle check-ins are you designing and implementing in your classroom. Thanks for watching.